Hi everyone! Today we are playing The Binding of Isaac. As should be obvious by now, we're just going to play as Isaac. Now, unfortunately, two of my previous playthroughs, actually, that was some bad damage, have not worked out as I intended, being that I managed to only record half of the screen. I actually thought there'd be audio difficulties. There weren't, just visual difficulties in that you couldn't see half of the game. So I apologize for, in the video directly prior to this one, talking about phantom games that you guys will never get to see. Trust me, you didn't miss out on much. They were pretty terrible runs of form, I'll be totally honest with you. Right, and let's head down to the right here and see what we get in our item room. Now, the reason I'm playing is... Ooh, that was bad, I apologize. The reason I'm playing as Isaac just now is because I cannot... Ooh, interesting, okay. Yeah, let's take the mulligan. First up, I'm not even going to reroll it. The reason I'm playing as Isaac is because I really enjoy having the D6. Some of my previous runs, which you guys haven't seen, again, apologies for that, have been pretty bad with respect to the characters I randomed and also the amount of damage I took. So I feel a bit more secure with Isaac. Obviously we have the D6, which is going to make for some interesting play heading forward, hopefully. We are just going to fight Pim, which should be easy peasy lemon squeezy, as they say in my hometown. Or at least they did at my primary school when I was like 5. I don't know that adults really say that nowadays. But, well, I guess they do since I'm saying it. If you can call me an adult. I'm not really an adult. Anyway, Pim is always a bit of a long fight if you don't chuck a bomb in there. I am tempted, just as vengeance for that bit of damage, which I really should not have taken. But sometimes, you know, he'll drop that epic hack on himself and just explode, and and that'll be the end of that. Come on, dude. You know you want to die. He should be done with very shortly, in any case. And hopefully I won't take any more damage against him. There we go. Alright, now, Pageant Boy. Okay, I'm actually okay with not re-rolling that, simply because we managed to get a dime out of it, so I am going to go check out the shop just now. And hope that there's something good in it that's going to make that worthwhile. Perhaps you think Steam sale. Yeah, okay. I will take the Steam sale, I think. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're just rolling in it apparently, so I will take the Steam sale. I will grab this heart since I'm a bit low. And what is this pill even? Speed down. Okay, that was not great and may indeed kill us in the future. I was just feeling rich there. Wanted to spoil myself. So, Pageant Boy. Generally rerollable, but this early on in the game, it's not bad. I mean, apart from that Steam downgrade, which perhaps I shouldn't have gotten as cocky as I did about. Like on this room, it's going to be a bit shit to have to deal with. But maybe we can find a speed upgrade to atone for that. They seem to be fairly frequent speed upgrades, so hopefully we won't be left wanting. But if we end up fighting someone like Lust, we are going to screw ourselves over completely. Steam sale does, of course, make all other shops viable if I can just muster enough keys. I really do enjoy having the mulligan, though. That's going to make things a lot easier moving forward. That heart will too. So opening this chest here, will that bomb reveal a secret room? No, sadly. I will use the item room though. Harlequin Baby. Not going to re-roll it, I'll just take it. A passive familiar is generally a pretty good bet, and I think Harlequin Baby is one of the better ones, in my personal opinion. More money in here, in case we should need it, with decent enough amount of bombs to grab it. However, I do find myself somewhat lacking in keys, which is a damn shame. We do have a reroll ready for the boss. I'm just going to play this like once or twice in case we get a decent trinket. No. Okay, fine. Be that way. Is the secret room gonna be anywhere near here? is the question. If I put a bomb here and it's here, I could get into the shop. I can't, but I do get some money. So there is that. I think it's actually going to be opposite the shop or next to the curse room. I'm not going to be too conservative with my rerolls this early on, so we'll just check out this last room. It's probably the only one left there, so I'm just going to take a wee squiz, see what's what. Oh no, it's not the last one. It'll be really close to the last one. I just want to see if I can get another consumable key, honestly. She's Harlequin Baby there to that effect. We might get another reroll pedestal in the form of Bob's Rotten Head here, which would be pretty cool, especially if we get a solid boss upgrade. I haven't really used the D6 that effectively, but I've been fairly happy with what we've got so far. And that's the reassuring thing about the D6. There we go, we are going to get Bob's Rotten Head. Is basically that, I will just take it out of the rotation. Actually, I may use it in an attempt to find the secret room. Let's do this without wasting a bomb. What was I saying? The great thing about having the D6 is, if you make a bad decision, it's all on you. You could basically sit there and whine about the luck you've been given, but a lot of it becomes your choice completely, so that's somewhat reassuring and also somewhat damning. So if something really does go wrong, you fucked up big time. But mostly I think it's reassuring because you're like, oh, well, I couldn't have gotten much better with the options that I had. God, I want a key really badly. I may just play that fortune teller a wee bit just to see if I can get one at all. It would be a really good thing for me to do, I think, in this situation. And I can always get this. Is it a nickel or a dime? I don't know. I'm not very familiar with that system of currency, living as I do in a British colony of the Southern Hemisphere. What is this? The full card. Not helpful at the moment. Might be helpful. Though I will likely discover a different tarot card that I want to take with me, like this one. Justice. Ah, you'll give me a key, won't you? Yes, indeed you will. Thank you very much. That's just what I wanted. Okay, shop, what have you got for me? The ladder. Not my ideal scenario, but thanks to the Steam sale it is only 7 cents, and I do have plenty of money, so I'll just grab it. I will blow up these other rocks just for the extra cash. I'm feeling greedy today. Plus, it can pay me back for that pill that I took earlier, which I regret taking immensely. I just got too cocky too quickly. One more time for luck. Look to la luna. Alright then. And we are going to be fighting the pink version of the Widow, who is a little bit speedier than I think anyone likes. But that's okay. She wouldn't really be a challenge otherwise. Yep. Just don't get hit by this red nub here, or your reputation will be shattered. And we will grab the crate. I'm just going to take it. Oh, goat hoof could be immensely helpful. Hang on a second. Let's just... What is this? That's the full card. What is this? Wheel of Fortune. I'd rather take the Wheel of Fortune, I think. And this pill is going to be... Ooh. Actually, I won't take it yet in case it's telepills, so I'll just... Okay, Guppy's Tail for 1 heart. Oh, that was bad. Could give us the chance for a Guppy run, but it could just show up organically, so I think I'm going to reroll. And yeah, I'm going to take 1 heart Spirit of the Night. Hell yeah! That is well worth it, especially seeing as I was considering it for a Guppy's Tail. Okay, and our pill, it is indeed telepills, so aren't we glad that I made that decision, huh? Of course, this does mean that I didn't actually need to use a bomb to use 2 bombs to get all of this money here, but stuff it. You live and you learn. And there is another spirit heart for us. Should I blow that up? Nah, I'm just going to leave it. I already wasted enough bombs on this floor. I don't want the full card. I want, yes, the Wheel of Fortune. Thank you. And we will just head on down to the next floor. Okay, now. Really good to have a flying item on the catacombs. I think it does render the ladder pretty useless. Oop. And I do wish we were just that bit faster. Of course, go-to is going to help immensely with that, and flying does somewhat make up for the speed downgrade, but I'm really not going to be comfortable in my speed until I get a proper speed upgrade, I think. Okay, now this room should be easy enough if I don't anger them, which I just did, but, you know, whatever. Live and learn. Live and take damage, but, you know, still live, hopefully. And these guys shouldn't be too much of an issue. Buying the ladder was really useless now, but then again, I could totally not foresee that I was going to get a 1-heart Spirit of the Night, so you'll forgive me for that oversight. Same with the using of bombs, but we've actually been pretty sweet for bombs so far, so I don't feel too remiss for that. We've got enough money to make the shop worthwhile, definitely, but I do want to make sure I check out the item room. But of course I could re-roll the shop too, couldn't I? It all depends on if I'm going to find another key. What is in here? Not worth it at the moment. Okay. Perhaps I'm being a little too cavalier with my re-rolls and not conserving them properly. But we do have a secret room here, which is going to contain a mere 3 cents, but it didn't actually cost us anything to get into, so I am a-okay with that. 3 cents for free is not going to be any skin off my nose. What is in here? PhD. You know what? I think I am just going to take it. It will give us better pills, and honestly, I feel like that's a thing that I'm going to want to take, just because if we come across any other pills, I am just going to want to take them. You know, if I don't know what they are. It's generally how I roll. Now please, guys, give me a key, because I have a Steam sale, and I would love to go to the shop. Maybe re-roll what's in there, if there's anything at all of value. Of course I could just... Aha! A key. Need not finish that train of thought, but I'm going to anyway. Could just use the Wheel of Fortune card to bum around and grab another key, and I might find myself doing that later, but I'd rather not spend my money unless I strictly have to. Oh, our crown from Pageant Boy is gone. That's very sad. Ah, notched axe. For 7 cents. I do not think so. I am going to take the Spirit Heart. I don't know what I'll get for my boss, but honestly, portable slot. Really? Are you kidding me? Okay, so we're not going to have a reroll available for the boss. Perhaps I should have saved it. But of course, if it's speed or HP, I'm not going to wish I had saved it. I'm just going to take it and go down. Though, that shop, terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I don't like that one bit. 2 of the worst shop items showing up for 7 cents this early on. Not a good sign. I really want... Oh, not to take damage there, but I really want a compass. Maybe a blue candle I might replace the D6 with. I don't know. A mum's purse would be pretty cool. I'd love to hold on to the speed, but then maybe find like a cancer or something else that would synergize rather well to make my damage way better. Squeegee, okay. Oh, squeezy, sorry, not squeegee. And we are just going to take that. It's a real pity about the shop, but portable slot is not a thing that I want. I could always trade it on a reroll pedestal later, but nah, it's not going to be something that I want to do, and I risk losing the D6 that way. So, let's just carry on and hope that our next shops are not as objectively terrible. And maybe I'll be a little more cautious with my rerolls. It really is dependent on how many keys we get, though. I mean, we've had just enough so far to be alright and to go everywhere we want to go. But that may not continue, and we've been pretty light on the ground, really, in regards to keys, so I don't want to get... That was close. I don't want to get too cocky in regards to that. I'm pretty cocky with respect to money at the moment. I don't want to risk angering the Issac gods with my hubris. Though apparently they're already pretty mad at me since they sent my mother to kill me. Or was that just to, like, prove their devotion or something? It was actually brought up in my philosophy class, the whole Binding of Isaac. I don't know if you guys know this, but the mythology of the game is that Abraham was told by God to sacrifice Isaac, right? His son, his only son. And he basically agrees to do so. Like, he regrets it, and to the guy's credit, but he's a pretty shitty dad in that he's basically like, yeah, sure, I'll just do this because God commanded it, and God is all good and all-knowing, so he must have some kind of divine plan for me. Maybe he just needs my son to be a soldier of the Lord or whatever. Don't quote me, I haven't actually read my Bible. Or anyone's Bible. I don't really own a Bible. Anyway, so Abraham agrees to sacrifice his son, and at the very last minute, God descends from on high and is basically just like, no, don't. Save your son. It's okay, you don't have to sacrifice him for me anymore. And this is supposed to be like assuring God of Abraham's forever devotion, but also to prove how good he is, that, you know, just listen to God and do whatever he says, no matter how untoward or gross or whatever, because basically at the end of the day, he knows what you don't, and what he knew is that he was gonna come on down, descend from on high, and basically tell Abraham to cut that shit out. Which I think is a really weird circular argument. Like, it just doesn't quite work for me. And of course we are going to fight greed here. I mean, of course, it's been adapted in this game in a really cool way. I do like all the biblical imagery in this, and I think the story of Isaac is quite a good one to base your game around in such a creative fashion. Now, this is a speed up. I think it was a speed down before, so hell yeah, I'm happy with that, and that kind of justifies me taking PhD for my earlier mistake. See, I do really like the mythology of this game a lot. I don't think that's a good... The story of Abraham and Isaac, I don't think it's really a great philosophical point, at least, to believe in how all good, omniscient, omnipotent God is. Like, it's often brought up as a reason to believe it. There may be reasons to believe it, but I don't think that story is really sufficient proof, because of course God knows the, you know, her actions of the future. I know the biblical God is male, but work with me here. So of course God knows the results of her own actions, what she intends to do, and she can accurately predict the actions of humans to the extent that she doesn't have to be omniscient to know how they're going to behave. She can just kind of work it out, really. So, 2 live bombs? Are you kidding me? Basically, where I'm going on this whole long spiel is that I have spent quite a bit of money to, you know, go to university and learn how to engage in critical thinking about biblical stories like that. I took a whole course on it. This is not, I'm not saying this just to skite, I'm saying it to basically show you how much I wasted my life, really, learning philosophy, contemplating my navel. I do think philosophy is super interesting, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Let's be perfectly honest here. And I just want to play this blood bank for a bit. Maybe gambling is boring to you guys. I apologize if that's the case. You can just skip ahead a few minutes until I'm done here. But I think it would be pretty remiss of me if I didn't just gamble a little bit to try and snag a blood bag. Of course, this isn't going super well for me, so what I might do is just get down to 15 cents. Oh no, there's a heart. Okay, cool. I like to be secure in my health. You know, I don't want to just throw it away completely unnecessarily. So I like to have a bit of insurance from these guys before I play the blood bank. Sometimes I'll risk it all, balls to the wall, as I've said before, but today is not one of those days. So we'll just play till I get down to 15 cents, just to ensure that I've got some future shop purchases, and those keys are going to be hella good. That was an IV bag, okay. Well, it's a reroll pedestal. Let's just put it that way, shall we? I'll just play this one more time. Okay, and I'm going to get another heart from that. So full health and Halo flies. I am a-okay with that. Now let's go try and get another reroll ready and look for the secret room. Not there. Maybe it's down there. I don't know. Oh, there was another heart here. Oh well. I didn't have spent that 1 cent, but I don't think it's going to make a huge difference. Okay, we already looked there for the secret room, didn't we? Oh my goodness, and because we can fly, eep, that's going to make that situation not as scary as it might once have been. It's been so long since I've had Spirit of the Night, you know, I really miss Spectral Tears, like a lot, and that's going to give us some more bombs to make up for the ones we just spent looking for the secret room. And I'm not actually going to get... Oh, I suppose if I'll get another reroll finding the boss, but here's hoping this room is good. I don't like it. I don't like it. Actually, maybe that's a bit strong. I will take it out of the rotation, though. Sorry. It was pointed out to me that I don't actually do that often enough, so I'm going to try and fix that. Basically, is the secret room here? Yes, indeed it is. The shovel. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, then. Basically, what I was gonna say is that I quite like Book of Shadows, but in all honesty, like, it's just the D6 is too valuable to replace willy-nilly like that. Oop. That was some pretty poor damage on my part. But that's alright, we can fix it up here. Sadly, Halo Flies cannot block Epic Hack. It's just unfortunate that we had, those like 6 rooms earlier without any reroll pedestals. That could have recharged us quite nicely, but unfortunately that was just where we were at first, so that's just the way the game rolls sometimes. You gotta go with the punches a little bit, and Pestilence should be dead fairly shortly. Thankfully I'm not going to want to reroll the Cube of Meat, so we will have 1 reroll available. And we are going to fight Krampus, and I'm not going to reroll him for Coal, because it's pretty good. I did just walk into that Brimstone shot just there, but eep, that one I avoided, so, you know, makes up for it, hopefully, a little bit. And I am super glad that that pill became a speed up, because if it had not, I would be so screwed right now. Just going to be a little bit more cautious. So I'm going to keep Lump Coal because I think it works really well with the setup we've got at the moment. It is just an objectively good passive item, so why would I re-roll it in this situation when I've only got 1 re-roll left? And I've got a spacebar item that I basically can't take, much as... Ooh, this is getting a bit close to the edge. Let's just kick in a bomb to fuck with that guy. There we go, he's almost dead, and I am down to 2 hearts, which is scary as hell, but now I have Lump of Coal. Oh dear, okay. Maybe I'll play the arcade for a bit more. Sorry if that bores you guys. But basically what I'm going to do is head back and re-roll Book of Shadows, which is a nice spacebar item to have if you have none, but if you have the D6, I don't think it's worth it. Tarot cards. Okay, what do we got here? 2 of Hearts is something I'm just going to take with me. Tell you what, we will pop down Wheel of Fortune, and we will play it once, get nothing, blow it up. For some moolah! Very good. Okay, so that wasn't an objectively good use of my rerolls, I suppose. I will play the arcade a little bit more, just to see if I can get up some extra spirit hearts to bump my stats a little bit. Should I go to the mob trap room? Maybe, but, you know, I'm a little bit low on health at the moment, so I'm not overly comfortable with that. The 2 of Hearts is going to help me out a little bit. If I can get more HP, it's going to help out more, but at the moment it's just nice to have a wee bit of insurance. Okay, and that blew up, so we are just going to play again till we get down to 15 cents. Just to try and get a little bit more health to buffer us. That's not the kind of health I wanted, but alright. Can this guy even give out Spirit Hearts? I don't even know. Needless to say, we are just going to play him one more time. Give me a bomb, dude. No, give me 2 bombs. Excellent. Oh no! No! I played him 1 extra time. Hopefully he'll give me my money back. No, he didn't. Okay, well, we will just blow him up. No! Ah, shame. Oh, I think I did earn all my money back, so that's alright then. Maybe not all my money back, but enough of it to be a-okay with that scenario. Sorry that floor took a wee bit long. We are going to be on the necropolis now, though, so however much you hate me for gambling, you can be assured I am going to suffer some retribution in this scenario. Though our damage is pretty sweet at the moment fighting these fistulas, so I'm actually okay with it. And I'd really love to have a decent shop. Like, what did we even have in the last shop? I don't remember. Did I not buy anything from the last shop? Oh god, I'll have to check the video and see later. Maybe I'll open that chest. Not right now, but maybe later. Yeah, I don't actually know. I can't remember what was in the last shop. It must have been something I didn't want, because I would totally have enough money to buy it. Oh no, but it must have been an okay thing though, because otherwise I would have just re-rolled, wouldn't I? Did I re-roll? Oh, I don't remember. Was that our notched? I do apologize, guys. Let's just replay, shall we? Yeah, I think we should. Oh, that was pretty bad. Obviously, the main flaw there was our HP. Perhaps I should not have taken Spirit of the Night. Perhaps that was a big mistake. That's it, Ro. Just pop down a bomb as you enter a room and blow yourself to smithereens. Perhaps I shouldn't have taken Spirit of the Night. Perhaps that was the main flaw. Mostly, I think it was just I should not have taken so much damage. We are going to grab Ghost Baby here instead of 10 extra bombs, despite me wasting one bomb there. I prefer to have a familiar, 2 extra consumables. Oh gosh, scary room. Let's just be a bit more cautious this time around. You know, I think I was probably a bit too cavalier with respect to the damage I was taking, hence why I didn't even notice my imminent death. Otherwise, I would have definitely used the Two of Hearts card that I was cradling to my bosom in case such an accident should occur. That was not a good accident. I'm just going to go back for the half heart. It may seem like needless backtracking, but you know what? I'm going to do it anyway, because I think if I take damage against the boss, having that whole heart there will be a bit of decent reassurance. And if I don't take damage against the boss, oh, he'll probably drop HP anyway. Needless to say, I'll have insurance for going to the curse room later. And we are going to fight Pim again. It's going to be Champion Pim. I'm going to try and not take damage to him this time. I mean, I know that's like the story of any video game you ever play. Try not to take damage. I guess it's more interesting when I take stupid damage, because then you're like, ooh, is she going to make it by sheer dumb luck? But, you know, I could be a lot more cautious. I don't even think I'm being hard on myself. I have played much better in previous run-throughs. I think part of it is getting used to keeping up the stream of commentary, as well as, like, keeping focus with the game and not having, like, long pauses or whatever. I think that's just going to come with practice, though, so there's not much I can do about that. Come on. I did just unlock Counterfeit Penny last night doing the challenge run. Isaac was good today, so I'm quite pleased with that, and I would very much like to... Ooh, the pentagram, nice. Just going to pick that up. I would very much like to give that a go, see if I can actually... grab it this time around just to see what it does. I haven't actually looked up on the wiki at all. Ooh, secret room. Okay, spiders. Actually, we don't even have a bomb, do we? What is this pill? This is a scary pill. Oh god. Health down is shitty in the extreme. Let's just fuck off. I just, no. Yeah, I am half a heart, but don't worry. I do actually remember that there is some health left for me back here. I should not have taken that health down pill. That was really bad. That could cost me the run, and I'm not even being melodramatic here. HP is that important to me, honestly. Sorry, I was just getting my cursor off the screen there. I don't know that you guys could see it, but it was bugging me. Okay. Maybe I just shouldn't take any more pills. Maybe I'm risking too much. They've got such a bad rotation. That was the other thing as well, is I've been playing as Kane in a lot of recent runs, both on and off camera. So I thought, you know, pills! Good. Pills, not good. Pills, bad. Bad, 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 very bad. I don't know if that means there's automatically a health up pill in the rotation. I don't think there is, necessarily. And I wish I hadn't just wasted that bomb stupidly walking into the item room. My damage is pretty decent at the moment, though. Mind you, I said that last time, didn't I? I'm just gonna have to be a bit more cautious than I have been. And hope like hell that I get a key for that item room. This is scary. This is a scary run. I do not feel secure in the slightest. Let's just put it that way. Had that pill been a health upgrade, I might feel better. I think I'm just going to use Ghost Baby here to take this guy out. Now, I didn't really... Two of Hearts again. Well. I didn't really talk about it, but, you know, I am quite happy to take Ghost Baby. As I said before, I think Passive Familiar, definitely more up my alley. Okay, just shooting all the poop here, just in case. And let's just fight the boss. We have no keys. It's not gonna... And we're fighting Monster. He's okay. I don't foresee dying against Monster. But, you know, I've been wrong before. I can eat my words just as quickly, so I'll just have to concentrate a bit, make sure that I don't take stupid damage. If I just focus, it should be absolutely fine. I mean, against Monster. Monster 2? That guy's an asshole. In my previous Dead Cat runs, I've just lost to him like 5 times in a row, so he's now like my nemesis. And we are going to get a key! Thank goodness. What is that pill? That's like a health down, isn't it? Oh, jeez. No, likey. And Goathoof again. Is this like the same seed as before? What is this? I want to take 2 of Hearts with me, so I'm just gonna use that now for an extra key. Actually, I should have just used a key. And then used that, shouldn't I? Because that would have given me 2 keys. Ah! What bullshit. What bullshit. Okay. And checking for the secret room. No, but we do get to open the chest and have 2 keys. So I really should have conserved that. Lesson learned. I mean, how am I to know? Okay, crack the skies. I think it would be nice, especially if it had, like, infinite item power. It doesn't. So we are just going to take Vampire Bite. Or Charm of the Vampire, I should say. Gives us a cute little devil look. I mean, aside from our cardboard box, which is all we have for clothing right now. We have got the horns, the little blood dribble down the side of our face, and that nice little widow's peak we've got going on. We do look quite debonair, I think. What have we got? The battery. Yes, totally A+ value right there. If I had to bet, I'd think the secret room was just down here, so why not try it? Ahahaha. See, you don't gain anything if you don't risk at least a little bit, and I am stupidly happy to have the battery now. That's going to make conserving rerolls way easier, and I think I am just going to buy the Spirit Heart, and why the hell not? Oh, I can't afford a bomb. Never mind. I was going to just buy the bomb, but I didn't have enough money. I didn't even look. I thought I had 1 extra cent. Now let's just head on down to the next floor and hope we survive it long enough to improve our run a bit better. I really like having Charm of the Vampire. It means that whenever we take damage, I don't know if you guys know this already, I don't really know how well versed you are in Issac. Oh, that was bad. But basically Charm of the Vampire does the same thing as Isaac's Fork, the trinket. It takes health from enemies as you kill them. So basically it functions as a good way of replenishing your health if you take too much damage habitually, and it works whenever you kill enemies. So it's quite a nice passive item to have. If you don't take damage a lot, it's going to be pretty useless. How fast am I without Goathoof? Let me just... There's not much difference. I might just keep Goathoof. I don't know. I feel a bit faster with it. I feel a bit safer with it. If I get a speed upgrade on this floor, I am probably going to come back for Ace of Spades, because the tarot cards could prove to be invaluable, especially if it's like a sun card. obviously the best tarot card you can have. If they're all like full cards or whatever, then I'm not gonna really want to carry that around with me, but never know what you're gonna get. Life is like a box of chocolates, which I always thought was a really dumb saying, like, scary, don't want it. I'm not. It could be a health up, I don't know. Not gonna take it right now. I always thought life is like a box of chocolates was a bit of a silly saying. I do appreciate the sentiment a lot. I think it's a cute notion, like expect the unexpected kind of thing. Yeah, let's just fight the boss. But basically, okay, interesting. I can't fly in this run. Remember, I just can't fly. It is a well-known saying from Forrest Gump, obviously. But I think, you always look at the back of the box of chocolates, don't you? To see what you're going to get. I mean, maybe if you don't look at the back, maybe if you like surprises, it's going to be something you want to have, or it's going to be a gross caramel chocolate. Sorry, I don't like caramel. And you're going to be pleasantly surprised, and it's going to be great for you. However, if you just look at the back, you can predict maybe what kind of flavors you're going to get. You can plan ahead. You can avoid the orange ganache and give it to your girlfriend or whatever. Oh my god, no. Just no, not here, not now. Not here, not now, Chad. Should have opened the box. Should have opened the box. That heart is gonna stop me from dying. Should I reroll Little Chad? Good question. Good question. I'm not going to. As I've said in one of my earlier videos, I like Little Chad a lot. He drops that much needed HP. Should I take that pill? If it's bad trip, it could just kill me. It's not a proposition that I am looking forward to. And pills previously have been pretty objectively terrible. So if I get like PhD in the item room, of course I'm going to take it, but that's no guarantee by any stretch of the imagination. I might reroll for it. We don't know. It's not the one that I'm massively hoping for, though. I mean, a damage upgrade would be great. We do already have the pentagram. Yeah, but a non-spacebar item that increases my strength would be really good. Is Rage that item? It could be. Let's take it. Not as good as Lump of Coal. Gives us a cute little sweatband to be getting on with. Should I check out the shop? I'd really love more HP. That's where I feel I'm gonna fall again, isn't it? So, maybe I shouldn't have taken Chad now that I'm thinking about it, because I do have the kill steal functioning for me, but regardless. We've done what we've done, and we're just gonna live with it now. And that's a self-sacrifice room. I have no bombs to check for extra junk. Should I take this card to the next floor? Perhaps I will. I'll go in here. Troll bomb. So not my cup of tea. Come out again. Pop 2 of hearts. And grab this. And just go on our merry way. I'm a bit slower. Oh, why not? Balls of steel! Okay! There we go. I am actually glad that I took that retrospectively, because I had no way of knowing. I think I had decent reason to be concerned, given the previous pills. I mean, once bitten, twice shy, and all that jazz. And Rage is going to work nicely on rooms like this as a damage increase. And I did say I wanted a damage increase, did I not? So, it's not as good as Lump of Coal. Could be potentially quite good if, in fact, we manage to get Lump of Coal later. It's not going to work on bosses as well for our base damage, but we do have the pentagram for that, so we could potentially build quite a nice run of form off the items that we have currently, and our item room is going to be a straightaway thing for our reroll, which is nice. Nice to find it quickly. Some health drop there. Lemon Mishap. Well, this is a definite reroll. Book of Shadows. If I'd had you last time, man, maybe I wouldn't have died, but I don't regret not taking you. In fact, let's take you out of the rotation. Just remembering. I won't use it, though, just in case. On the off chance there's like a blood bank or something. I might want to come back, grab that, reroll, ad infinitum the IV bag if that's what we get. If we don't get that, then of course we'll have the blood bank, and that will be the blood bag, sorry, and that will be the most excellent boon given our health downgrade. Okay, woo! Knew the fire was going to damage me there. One of those guys. Had to pick one of two evils, didn't I? Okay, so we've got spiders and nubs. This is a bit easier to deal with. I do think Ipecac zombies are pretty easy to deal with, though, so it's not going to be too tricky. That's just the spitting fire that I often forget about because it looks kind of like regular fire. Necronomicon. Oh, sorry, this is not Necronomicon. It's missing page. But it does give you a random Necronomicon effect, I believe. Someone said to me that it was actually random book effects. So it could be like a Book of Belial on a room randomly. But in my experience, it's only ever given me Necronomicon, so I don't actually know just how reliable that is. Either way, not going to pick it up, because I like having the Ace of Spades. I already turned down go-to for it, so I think it is somewhat of a lesser trinket. I mean, random Necronomicon effects can be quite handy, but I don't know enough about the trinket to be assured, and you know, we're going to get plenty of trinkets on this run. That is the thing. I think that umbilical cord spawns are familiar, just as you're like about to die or whatever, which is not necessarily the most reliable trinket in the universe. I'm very glad that spider didn't jump out and try and get me. What is this? A chariot. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Let's just use it here. Perhaps I could have utilized that better on a blood bank, but I'm not even sure that an arcade is on this floor, or a blood bank just by itself, so I don't think it's really worth holding out for that, and we are going to fight Envy here. Not Envy. Pride. It's Pride, isn't it? Yeah, Envy's the asshole that splits into a million different versions of himself. And he might give us the Anarchist Cookbook, which will give us a nice reroll. Thanks to the battery, and indeed he did. Reroll time for the Game Kid. I'll take it with me to the next room and trek all the way back for the D6. How do you like them apples? You probably don't like them apples. You probably think them apples are boring and tasteless. Well, I've never really been accused of being boring and tasteless before. Maybe one or the other, but not both at the same time. And we are going to fight zombies again, which is quite nice. To chew them up. Chew some of them up. Chewed enough of them up for that not to have been a complete waste of time. What is this? The Hanged Man. Might be handy for flying purposes. I would like to have this judgment until I have a bit more money to feel secure in it. So we are just going to track back for the D6. I think I would be remiss if I didn't go grab it. I don't think Game Kid is all that worth it to take into the late game should we ever get that far. Which, you know, we might not get that far, but I think it's probably better to carry the D6 moving forward in any case if I swapped it for the Game Kid or Unicorn Horn or whatever. It would not be the kind. No, we didn't actually have Unicorn Horn, did we? We had the Chariot Tower card. I think people would just get mad at me. And also, objectively, I myself think it's a better decision moving forwards. If I could grab more money, if only, I would pop this judgment down and take the Hangman. Maybe something's going to drop here like a chest and I'll just pop the Hangman instantly. How did you get out of there, you bastard? And I forget we have rage, you know, until we face multiple enemies. Don't hit me. I don't want to lose money. You know what? I'm just going to go back, use the Hangman to satisfy my curiosity. It is As simple as that. The devil card. Okay. I think that's going to be a bit better for us moving forward, even if it's just... Oops, can't fly anymore. That was dumb. It is going to be a bit better for us moving forward, I think. Okay, and I think the boss room is going to be down here. No. Okay, surprising. What did I say about my instincts? You know, they have been wrong so many times before, and hopefully in killing these guys we'll get back up to full health. No? No. Sad. Okay. There is half a heart in here, though, so now we have full health. And I'm just going to use the devil card on this next room. I don't know where the secret room is. If I did, I might feel better about using the judgment that we have. Sorry, did I say deal with the devil room? I meant secret room, if I didn't say that. I might have to go back to grab some more health before facing this boss, though. And I'm glad there's a Balls of Steel pill in the rotation, faux show. Sorry, that was just my origins in the hut calling me. Oh my goodness. What am I going? I'm going back for health, aren't I? Yes, that's right. I remember now. So yeah, I grew up in a neighborhood with a reputation for being kind of shitty. I actually think it's totally undeserved. It was a super quiet neighborhood with lots of grannies doing their Sunday morning shopping, and all the shops closed at like 4. I don't think it was a dark neighborhood, but in the town I live in now, if you tell them that you are from that neighborhood, then they're so shocked. They're like, weren't you worried you were going to get shanked in an alleyway or something? No, in answer to your question, I wasn't at all worried I was going to get shanked in an alleyway, unless, you know, you don't trust those old ladies. I think it comes from the fact that, like, there was a prison sort of in the backyard there. How did I not get hit by that silkworm? That bastard was after me and he just missed me. Maybe he's heard stories about my neighborhood and decided to avoid me like the plague. If only pestilence would avoid me like the plague. Okay. And enough about my neighborhood. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Cool. I don't think you can reroll a cube of meat, so I'm just going to pick it up. It'd be nice to have some extra protection. Could go to the curse room. I think that's a good idea at this stage, given that there is some health on the level that I can take advantage of. What is this chest? 2 live bombs. Wow, that was shit and not worth it at all. There are some items I can reroll too, obviously. Don't think I've forgotten. I kind of had forgotten, but, you know, not completely forgotten. And we will have our judgment with us, so let's go and grab this heart and... Oh, what even were those items? Yeah, I don't remember. You guys are going to think I'm super silly for not remembering. It'd be nice to check out the shop, but I don't have the Steam sale on, and with only 5 cents it's not really worth it, and I don't have enough bombs to feel happy searching for the secret room, much as I might like to have the extra moolah. So I should really stop calling it moolah. It's probably offensive to someone. Ah, right, it is. Book of Shadows. And we're going to grab Mini Mush, which is sweet, in my opinion. I don't even know what that other item was. Again, something I'll have to check going back in the video. I'm not going to bore you guys by backtracking now, because it's quite a run to get back to the boss room. But with Mini Mush, it should be a bit faster. Now we're quite tiny now, which is a bit cute, but also harder to see. I don't know if that makes our hitbox actually smaller, or if it just means that I can't see our hitbox as well. Forgive the background noise. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's some loons skateboarding down my street, and I hope that by loons I'm not in fact referring to my flatmate's boyfriend. If I am, I'm really sorry. Okay, come on guys. If I can take only 1 heart of damage here, I will be quite pleased. That went better than I thought it would, honestly. Okay, cool. Very cool. Careful here. It's a scary room. And we died. Okay. I was right to think that room was scary. I am just going to end the Let's Play here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to have an improved run of form in later videos. I hope you're having a good time of it. And I will see you next time.